Founded in 1988, the Friary was created to meet the needs of the homeless in Nottingham. Now open 6 days a week, its work is expanded, offering advice and support to anyone who needs it. Recently, they appointed Ben Talbot as their new CEO, so I thought I'd pop around the corner to ask him a few questions.
So thank you, Jonathan, and thank you for taking the time to come and see me. I mean, I'm Ben Talbot. I've now been in post at the Friary as CEO for in the region of 6 months. Just shortly before the pandemic began, I came into post during one of the lunchtime periods. We would have 70 to 80 people sat down having food. We support those both rough sleeping but also those people who are in vulnerable situations. Overnight, as you can imagine, that changed. We suddenly found ourselves in a situation where we had to make some quick decisions about how we could continue to support people. We continued to operate, but we did that with a very slim staff and volunteer team, and supported visitors to the service at the door with food. With us doing it outside, it enabled us to talk to them and just sort of sense check their emotional well-being. We are still able to see as many people as want to present to our service. Clearly, there are certain restrictions about the number of people congregating outside. One of the other things that the pandemic brought was the everyone in situation, which was where local authorities were taking rough sleepers and putting them into hotel accommodation to make them safe. So during the main lockdown period, there were around 65 people being put up in accommodation across 2 hotels. What we actually also got involved with was providing food into the hotels, so we were part of a cohort of organisations preparing and delivering food to hotels. In recent times, that's reduced due to sadly funding situations. We still deliver into a hotel which has 25 people in it. The team that I have, both staff and volunteers here at the Friary, is absolutely fantastic. I think everybody who works here trusts each other. Everyone pulled together. We then settled on a service that we knew would work, and during that period I don't think there's been any point at which we haven't been completely together in every decision we've made. The people that we work with, what they want to see is normality. They want to see people that they know they can trust. They want to see people who are calm, people who want to support them. We were offered the opportunity to take the lease on a property over the road from the centre. What we're going to launch over the road is an advice centre. So this is about looking at the people we're working with at the moment, and a lot of them are leading really challenging and acutely difficult lives, predominantly rough sleeping. And we need to look at a step back from that, and we need to look at how we can prevent people getting into that situation. This coincides with obviously the real sort of economic issues that are going to come out of the lockdown and the restrictions that we're under. And it feels the right time for us to launch this advice centre, which effectively is going to be about supporting people who maybe aren't homeless at the moment but are at real risk of homelessness. The key is that anyone who needs some level of support financially, a bit of advice about what they can do, please don't hesitate to come and visit the centre or make an appointment to see us at the centre, because this is what this is about. What we've found is, in actual fact, people have actually redoubled their efforts during the harvest period, and people have wanted to get back to some sort of normality, and I think sort of that chance to celebrate the festival and to give has brought people together. It's been fantastic, and we really appreciate every bit of support that people have been able to give.